what did you go for when you went to buy the first one? Like, was it did you like look at a bunch of different markets? Did you kind of just see a property that you liked? But walk me through that process of making the leap into like the very first one.
Yeah, so the first property that I bought was in again in that Destin, Florida area, and at the time this is mid 2021 or like mid late 2021. I I'd spent the previous year pretty much studying as much as I could about Airbnb, paying the top mentors and top coaches, doing everything I could to learn about deciding which markets I wanted to be in because I knew that I wanted to concentrate. And I knew that there's just so much out there. Everyone's going to tell you that one city is better than the other. Everybody at the time, too, had all these different ideas about what the future of Airbnbs were going to look like because what happened with, the Airbnb stuff, what we saw was during COVID when everything shut down, it did was it limited the traveling for that certain amount of time. But once traveling opened back up, there was not enough supply to keep up with the demand. So the price, just basic economics, prices basically doubled for average nightly rates. So then once things started coming back to earth and some of these big places got exposed, I was looking at Scottsdale a lot, man. Like I really was like, man, it's close, it's flying distance. Let's do Scottsdale. But everything I was looking at was going $300,000-$400,000 over asking price, all cash. And I just was like, man, this is a boom and bust market. Phoenix, Las Vegas, like we saw it happen in '08. So let's go somewhere different. And so I created a thesis, and I think that this is what most people should do when they're getting into any sort of investment, whether it be stocks, crypto, real estate, whatever it is. Create a thesis that you can follow. And so for me, I wanted to invest in places that I knew that people were going to go to and have been going to for generation after generation. And I didn't want to go to places that were trendy now, and the same people that are visiting this year are probably going to go to Europe this and spend their whole summer in Europe next year, right? So for me, I started doing research. I kind of start checking out these places. The Smoky Mountain National Park, finding out about that is the second most visited national park in the United States. I think it's like 14 or 17 million people go every single year. Sure, there could be a oversaturation of houses, but my goal was to build the best experiences, have the best photos, the best houses. And so if you have that in any market, you can stand out and become a champion. And so that's what I did in this Destin market. I really, started to study and get to learn and start talking to a lot of different real estate agents to really understand what is this market all about, who visits here, why do they visit, and how often are they coming, and what are the seasons and stuff. So I narrowed down those two markets when everybody was really telling me not to go there because of oversaturation. And right now, a lot of friends that are struggling in that short-term rental market are coming to me asking the same questions like, hey man, are you seeing a slowdown? I'm having my biggest year ever right now, and I expect to have an even larger year next year. So we'll see. I hope that my thesis, plays out correctly, but so far, so good.